Hi guys, if you want to hear a longer version of this podcast where we go through you, the viewer, or the listener's game-changing tips, sign up to our version of Patreon that's even better. It's anotherslice.com/absolute game changer. Stanbridge.
Hello.
Hit me with your game changer.
My game changer.
What? Game changer?
Don't.
Your game changer?
Just starting and I've already fucked it up. My absolute game changer this week is Milton sterilizing tablets.
You said that like it was the coolest thing anyone's ever said.
It's pretty fucking cool when you learn what I'm going to talk about.
Okay. Tell the masses, tell the pie animals out there what is so game-changing about.
I mean, I probably don't have to tell you guys because everyone else knows. Sterilizing tablets. So the Milton ones are just a brand. You probably can just find other ones. But they are normally for sterilizing like baby things like bottles and dummies and what? It's already funny,
yeah, it's already funny.
No, wait, this is serious.
Very serious.
Take me seriously.
Sorry.
But my mum uses them for everything, and she's now got me using them for everything. Number one to use them for. Maybe too much information, but if you have ever heard of a moon cup, a diva cup, or a woman's period utensil.
Seen them.
They're kind of like
I've
little.
Them.
You've oh, for fuck's sake, Christopher! Every week you just get more and more disgusting. Yeah.
I'm being honest. That's all.
Okay.
Can't blame a guy for being honest.
Okay.
I'm not being honest. I'm joking. I'm being silly.
I know.
Continue.
They are these kind of rubber cups that women can use during their time of the month that kind of a little cup that holds the period in.
Yeah.
But what happens is because you use the same one over and over, and you rinse them out, and you're supposed to wash them after the end of properly wash them after the end of your cycle. But the things you can get to wash them are like foams and all these things that are really expensive because they're branded. Why are you still smiling?
It's because you're being really serious.
Because this is really serious. This is a big thing. And the thing with these rubber cups is you're putting something red in them all the time, right?
Yeah.
And it's like if you've ever microwaved. Wait, follow me here. It's like if you've ever microwaved, like, I don't know, tomato pasta in one of those plastic microwave things, and when you finish,
it's still stained.
It's still stained. Still stained. And a very similar thing, I'm not a scientist, but a very similar thing happens with the moon cup over prolonged use. No matter how much you scrub it or clean it with like soap or whatever. So I went back to the UK for a while and I'd just...
This is the longest story to recommend just a cleaning tablet. Basically, a tablet cleans stuff well. Is that what it is? Yeah?
That was the end of it, yeah.
In 1979, I remember the first stain I ever had on my belongings. But then, thankfully, at the top of the mountain, I saw a packet of Milton tablets. I crawled for days and days. And when I put them in there, everything was changed.
You finished?
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, my mum was like, Mum, I don't know what to do with this. It's a bit gross. She was like, give me 1 second. She took out a Milton tablet. She was like, put that in a container, put the lid on, leave it overnight. Did that. Fucking cleanest thing ever. It was more clean than when I fucking got it.
Wow.
It was insane.
Your mum, though, I could just tell she's probably waited for years for that.
Oh, to impart that
everyone
wisdom.
else, they'd be like that. She's just like, let me solve it. This is a job for Joe Stanbridge.
If you need cleaning tips, go to my mum. Yeah. She's amazing. But she uses it for everything. She uses it to clean their shower mat. All the stains go. I've now started using it to clean my retainer much cheaper, and doesn't have bad stuff in it, because a lot of the retainer cleaners
doesn't have bad stuff in it.
It's got bad stuff in it.
Because it's for babies.
Because it's for babies.
There you go.
So my absolute game changer is Milton sterilizing tablets.
Oh, I love, and I have to just say, a little nice side point on your mum is your mum is the cleanest human in the whole world. Like, there are 8 billion humans. Guarantee your mum is the cleanest.
She's the cleanest.
Your mum, this is how much your mum is a psycho for cleaning. When I go to your mum and dad's, actually, I'm going to use my absolute game changer, which I hadn't written down, and it's just come to me, and it's linked to this. My absolute game changer, and we'll combine them. Look at this. Well, next level. It's all organic now.
Yeah. Flowing.
Is when you're at your in-laws, no matter how well you get on with your in-laws, you just sometimes need to just not talk to your in-laws.
That's true. That's very true.
Just no matter how well. So when you guys have a dinner, if it's in a separate room, the kitchen to the living room, always
do the dishes.
Nominate to do the dishes. I love doing the dishes. Shut the door, get in there. Just on my own, washing the dishes, not having to just make small talk with
alone time.
It's my meditation. Do that. But then the funny thing, well, it's all full circle, is your mum. I'll do the dishes. Yeah. I will wash them complete. I'll do them because they have a dishwasher, but it's always full. It's not that big. So I'll do the dishes, do them thoroughly, clean them, stack them up. Your mum will then take them from there, a fully clean. And it's not. I know you said I don't always clean dishes, but I try extra hard.
You do try with my parents.
I check the back. I take it to an independent expert to appraise it and check there's no stains on it, and they give me a clearance. And then I'll leave it, and then the next morning I'll come down and I'll see they've all been put in the dishwasher. Your mum, it's not like let's rinse it and dishwash it. She will take a fully acceptably like restaurant level clean and go, I've still been in the dishwasher as well. And that's your mum's.
She also washes hand towels. I only discovered, the hand towels you have the kitchen and the bathroom.
Let's ask Indy. You guys got hand towels?
Yeah.
How often would you put a hand towel in a wash?
Once a week, she says. I don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I agree. I probably shove them in once a week.
Once a week?
My mum does them once a day. Sometimes quicker than that if they haven't dried properly, because that, Hannah, is when germs form.
Was it? Yeah. What's the phrase? It's an absolute hotbed for germs.
It's a hotbed.
A wet towel, guys, is a hotbed for germs, and that is a mum. Your mum should do her own. She should do a cleaning podcast.
Oh my god! Absolute cleaning game changer.
Sponsored by
Milton Sterilizing
tablets. Yeah,
but I do agree. I think that is a nice way to have. It's hard. I can't do that in your family home. Your game changer of
because it's in the same.
Yeah, because your dining room. You often eat in the dining room attached to the kitchen.
I will. And let's counter this, by the way. Your mum, cleanest person on the planet. My mum isn't. My mum's pretty clean.
Yeah.
My dad is Stig of the dump. He is.
You can see where you get it from.
He is the amount of. They also love bread. The house, there's always crumbs. Like, it literally looks like they just fed 1,000 ducks in the house. There's so much bread. It's weird. It's almost like you cut a bit of bread and we'll just leave bread. No.
I think he hacks at it or something to create.
It's like he doesn't know his way around the house, and he's like leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, like Hansel and Gretel, so he can get from the kitchen to his bedroom or something. It's insane.
It is a bit insane.
Choose your poison.
They're
when I've been at my parents, I'm like, I need a clean place. And I go to your mum's, I'm like, it's too, like in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. He also
sorry, I just clapped into a microphone, which is not good for people with ears.
He also does a thing where he somehow, when he uses jam on the bread, he somehow gets it on his fingers and then shuts the jam jar. And I, as someone who grew up in the cleanest household,
you don't want a sticky jam jar.
I can't touch that lid.
Can't.
So I just never use a jam.
Wow.
What a day this is.
You're going to be able to carry
I don't
on
know
the
if I
rest of
can carry on, actually.
God, my wife's never used to jam in my parents' house. She's a fucking hero.
It's just been really hard for me, guys.
You're a hero. You're a trooper. All right. So we got dishes in a separate room.
And Milton sterilizing tablets.
Okay. All right. Let's do our comedian game-changing advice.
And who is this time? So you can actually give them a proper
It's going to be
introduction.
Jenny Zigrino.
Incredible American comedian, Jenny Zigrino.
Ready? Let's listen.
Let's say you're cooking and you gotta cook. Okay, so here's my hack. Let's say you're cooking and you gotta cook 20 cloves of garlic and you're like, I ain't got time.
Sorry.
What is she cooking for?
Stop. I haven't stopped one yet. Who's cooking? I like garlic. 20 cloves of garlic?
She cooking for the army? What is that?
Okay, let's continue.
Peel all this shit. So what you do is you take the garlic cloves, okay? You put them in a metal, or it doesn't have to be metal, but metal's good, bowl. And then on top of that, you put another little metal bowl. So it's like, you've got them enclosed in this metal sphere. And then you just shake it. Just shake the shit out of it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And by the time you take it off, all the garlic should be peeled.
Ooh.
Try it. It's crazy and weird, but it works.
That's pretty...
She's won me background.
She's...
I don't know when I'm going to put 20 cloves in there.
When you got to do 20 cloves. I mean, I'd say even with 5
even
cloves.
Like 5, it's just annoying and the stuff goes everywhere. That's an amazing tip. That's a game changer. That is an absolute game changer.
Good. That feels like something that is good in theory, but how often am I going to use that? Because normally I'm putting about 3 cloves.
Still, that's still fun. It's a fun way to get it off.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay.
I feel hearty when
I
you're
want to know if
doing
that
it.
works. Like, there must be a video of someone doing that online. We'll have to at some point have a little video feed. I'm just giving notes to Indy for his own home studio, and then we can refer to the video.
But that's great.
That's a good game changer for anyone. If anyone out there's thinking of opening a restaurant, it's a great game changer for you there.
Cutting 20 cloves.
I thought when she said it though, it was going to be like you shake it and it's all cut.
What kind of metal bowls do you think she's using?
She said when you got to cut 20 cloves of garlic, I was like, yeah, that is annoying. So it's great, it peels it. Take it to the next level. How do you get them cut? I put them in a food processor. It's not that difficult, actually.
Yeah, or just like bang them or something with that mallet thing.
Oh, yeah. Or use a crusher. Never actually as good as you think it's going to be.
No, I don't like the crusher.
Because you get the garlic crusher. Let's get deep in the garlic world right now.
Yeah.
The garlic crusher comes out the little bit, and you think great, but then you got to get a knife and scrape it off.
I know.
And you got to open it, and then then you got to clean out a garlic crusher.
Yeah.
No one wants to clean out a garlic crusher apart from your mum.
My mum would love that.
You'd hand her a dirty garlic crusher. She's like, finally.
Thank
she opens
God.
her jacket. She's got like many garlic crusher cleaning tools.
Different size brushes and drills and.
she's like Q in Bond, but instead of gadgets, she's just like a cleaning expert.
It's like when you go in to get your teeth cleaned, she's got all of those, but just for the garlic.
Yeah. She's a garlic hygienist. A garlicologist. There you go.
Yeah.
Mate, that's great. Jenny Zigrino, we love you.
Yeah, that's
we love
an amazing
that game-changing
one.
tip.
I really like that.
We love it. Guys, thanks for listening, as always, and watching, whatever medium you're doing. If you've got a game changer, get in touch at Chris M Comedy, and you can be played on our slightly longer version of this, the exclusive content that costs a smidgen.
Just enough for me to buy some more Milton sterilizing tablets.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to see the details of that, look in the description of this podcast thing, and then you can hear the longer version with stuff from guests. Goodbye.
Bye.